problems you see when people squat. And we talked about the hinging one. People will hinge the weight instead of squatting the weight down. People's inability to keep their rib cage on top of their hips and squatting straight down. People will also crunch over and they can't maintain the position, so then they collapse into the squat. The other thing that you'll see too is the toes. They'll come up on their toes and they're not able to keep their heels on the ground. You'll also see the feet turning out and the outside of the heels will come off. You'll also see the knees caving. I mean, so many different problems when people squat. How do you deal with that? How do you coach people out of it? Well, if you take someone through the progressions or similar progressions that I just went through, you shouldn't have to deal with those things constantly. It should be a one-time thing, if that. Or you might not have to deal with it at all, just because you set them up for success by taking them through the list of progressions. You first help them gain access to motion that is required for them to squat by doing the things like the 90-90 and the rock back and those type of exercises. Then you teach them to own the position that they need. In the owning part component of the progression, what they're learning is they're learning to tuck but not too much. They're learning to get the ribs down but not too much. They're learning to get tall without arching their back. So they're learning how to develop stiffness in the position that you're wanting them to maintain as they're adding movement. So once they own the position, you add movement. Then once you add movement, you add load. So the list of progressions, or the nature of the progressions, should allow you to teach someone how to do something and not have to deal with all of the issues that most trainers see when